There is a moment, a split second, when emotions rise. Anger, frustration, sadness, they surge like waves. In that moment, we have a choice, but often we don't realize it. Instead, we get swept away by the wave, reacting without thinking. Today, I'd like to share with you how to stay cool when emotions run high. I remember a time early in my practice when I was overwhelmed by anger. It was a small thing, something someone said, but it set a fire in me. I was ready to argue, to defend myself, to strike back. But my teacher, with a soft smile, placed a cup of water in front of me and said, "Watch." He shook the cup and the water splashed violently. "This, he said, is your mind when emotions take over. When you are shaken, your thoughts and feelings become cloudy, uncontrolled." I watched as the water settled, becoming still once more. "But with time," he continued, "if you don't stir the water, it will always return to calm." In moments of high emotion, we are often like that cup of water, shaken, disturbed, reactive. But here's the truth. Just like the water, if we allow ourselves a moment of stillness, our emotions will settle. It's in this space, this pause, where we reclaim control, where we choose how to respond. The first step to staying cool when emotions run high is to recognize when you're being stirred. Notice that surge of heat rising within you. Don't suppress it, don't push it away, but don't let it control you either. Acknowledge it, feel it, and then breathe. Breathing is the anchor that brings you back to the present. When emotions threaten to overwhelm you, focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. With each breath, you create space. Space between the emotion and your reaction. This space is where wisdom grows. Next, ask yourself a simple question. Will this matter tomorrow, in a week, in a year? So much of what disturbs our peace is fleeting, temporary emotions tied to passing moments. But when you zoom out, you realize that most things that stir us up are not worth the energy we give them. It is not the situation that controls you, but your response to it. One of my teachers once told me, "You cannot control the storm, but you can control how you sail your boat." And this is how you stay cool. Emotions are like storms. They come and go. But if you keep your boat steady, you will pass through them unharmed. Keep your breath steady, your mind calm, and your heart open. The final step is acceptance. Accept that emotions are part of being human. They are not your enemy. Even anger, fear, or sadness. They are simply signals telling you something is out of balance. Instead of fighting them, listen to them. What is this emotion teaching you? How can you grow from it? The next time emotions run high, remember, breathe, create space, accept, and choose your response rather than letting the emotion choose it for you. Thank you for joining me today. May your path be one of calm, clarity, and compassion, especially when emotions run high.